Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. Now you got Congress speaking out against this. And I told people, I guess I was going to be the first one to put this out there, but it needs to be said. Now, keep in mind, I remember when this happened. And when I say that the NBA, the media, and some of these so-called politicians are hypocrites and they're frauds, this is the proof right here. See, nobody wants to bring this up since people talking about that, Kyrie is being selfish and he could be putting, his teammates at risk. I'm gonna just be honest. If you a Magic Johnson fan, this is too damn bad. And I'm not throwing Magic Johnson under the bus, but truth is truth. See, here's the difference between Kyrie Irving and Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, like him or love him, Magic Johnson put himself in the position that he was in. And we all know why. No need to go into deep details. We all know the history of Magic Johnson, why Magic Johnson had to abruptly quit the league in 1991 when he was diagnosed with HIV. Now, keep in mind, Magic Johnson was allowed to not only play for the Dream Team, he was allowed to come back to the league eventually. He was allowed to coach. And the funny thing is, keep in mind, and I know some of you Magic Johnson don't need your respect. And this is for some of you people that be talking all that shit about, the potion and all that shit. And I want to see how some of y'all gonna try to talk y'all way around this. This is the same exact situation pretty much. The thing is, the people that spoke out against Magic Johnson and their concerns about him being allowed to play, well, they were shamed. But now you got people attacking Kyrie Irving, treating him like he's, Dr. Octopus or the villain from a Spider-Man comic book. And all this man doing is saying, hey, this is my body and my decision and y'all need to respect it. But at the end of the day, we all know this is BS anyway, because there's NFL players that have taken the same stance as Kyrie Irving. Oh yeah, they're not the same skin color as Kyrie Irving. And we gonna get deep into that. So as far as the Magic Johnson thing go, you can't say this is a race thing because Magic Johnson is black. Okay? This is just about bullying and favoritism and not liking somebody. A lot of people have taken a dislike to Kyrie Irving because Kyrie Irving has changed his stance on a lot of different things, and I don't give a rat's ass about him saying that the world is flat. We moved on from that. Everybody say questionable stuff. But at the same time, you got a president that then said several racist things about black people, but y'all still support him. And you got cornball niggas like, defended him and shit over this whole dictator thing issue and whether he's a dictator. But this need to be brought up. See, people been running from this issue and it's time to bring this to the forefront. And I don't care about people saying, oh, that's not right and that's not fair. It is fair. And to be honest with you, Magic Johnson, to a certain degree, I didn't want to go there, but Magic Johnson to me is showing himself to be a complete coward. There were people at times when this thing first happened with Magic Johnson back in 1991, they were questioning this dude's sexuality. They were calling him Tragic Johnson. They were saying, you know what I'm saying? They were saying he was going to be dead in like 2 years. But for him to just sit up here and not say nothing and just tuck his tail, but he sure can bring his ass to a fight. I'm sorry. And I'm calling Magic Johnson out. At first, I was going to approach this situation differently, but I'm going to be honest with you. Magic Johnson is being a complete coward. He should be sitting up here saying, I know what it's like to go through what Kyrie Irving is going through. And he should be saying, hey, let Kyrie Irving play. Because once again, Magic Johnson was allowed to play. People keep talking about, well, Kyrie Irving not taking the post and he putting his teammates at risk. So let me get this straight. Magic Johnson didn't do it? Do you know if Magic Johnson would have got cut or a scratch, and let's say another NBA player got a scratch, do you know Magic Johnson would have put them at risk? Okay, but he was allowed to play. Where was all this outrage and backlash? Actually, people was clapping and all this kind of stuff when he was allowed to come back and play. But see, we need to bring this up, and it's time to talk about this. It's time to talk about it. It's time to have this conversation. So why was Magic Johnson allowed to play and come back in the league? And keep in mind, Kyrie Irving didn't put himself in this situation, but Magic Johnson did. Magic Johnson totally put himself in that situation. Look, and at the same time, I'm not trying to say that I'm perfectly, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You have to cover it up. You know the risk if you don't cover it up. I'm not finna say that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that I didn't get caught in a couple of humbugs with women too. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm an honest guy. I didn't have to pay for a couple of, you know what? I didn't have to make a trip to Planned Parenthood. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm not a perfect man. Never said I was. But this hypocrisy that's going on with Kyrie Irving, yeah, this needs to be brought to the forefront. And I'm gonna further speak about this. And I'm glad some members in Congress is calling this out. You know, I guess y'all thought I forgot about this. You knew I was gonna bring this up eventually. And eventually Ticket is gonna see this video. And once this hits Ticket's outlet, that's when it's really gonna blow up. So anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.